Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Imran and today is a very bright beautiful Saturday. Let me show you. It's a very bright sunny day and you see me all dressed up and ready to go because we are going to Blossoms in Bangalore in Church Street to get some new books. We are now heading to our first spot after having a little refreshing boba tea, and that is new books. Let's go. After a successful day book shopping after a successful book shopping day, we are finally in the auto going back home, but we are very tired. Not really tired, but we are very hungry. Let's have some good food. खूब है ये यार, खूब है ये. Hi guys, good morning. It's the next day, and yesterday was very nice. We went to the bookstore, like a couple of them, not only one. पहले हम Blossoms गए, then we went to another Blossoms, then we went to Bookworm, then we also went to Higginbotham's. If you're in Bangalore, you would know all of these bookstores. They are in Church Street, and I am so happy with the concept of book cafes that are coming up in Bangalore right now. I mean, I have been to Beku, I have been to Ink and Oak in HSR. I have also been to Champaka like once or twice, and I have not been to Atagalata, which I may sometime, I don't know. But why I started this video is that I wanted to show you the stack of books that I am currently reading and the books that I have bought yesterday. So let's go. So coming up first with, this is the stack of books that me and my husband are like mostly me actually. This is a stack of books that I am reading currently. There are 3 books that I am toggling in between right now. So the first one is It's Okay Not to Get Along with Everyone by Dancing Snail. This is a Korean author, and this is actually a non-fiction. And as we grow up, we need boundaries in almost every part of our life. If it is a personal life or professional life or a social setting, we do need to keep our boundaries. So this book is about that. It is helping me understand those dynamics and how to create those for my life. And the illustrations are really beautiful, and they make the reading process very immersive, I would say. So the second book that I am reading right now is The 40 Rules of Love. I think I don't need to talk too much about this book because this book is online everywhere. So many people have read it already. So many people have already raved so much about this book that मुझे नहीं लगता मुझे बहुत ज़्यादा कुछ बोलने की ज़रूरत है इसके बारे में. And you can see, like, I have read like I think almost 136 pages only, but you can see how much I have highlighted this book already. This book is actually about friendship, spirituality, and there are two people, and it's also between different timelines. So there is a story about another story in this book, and there is a person called Ella. She is like living a life like us in the modern day, and the story that she is reading about is about two saints called Shams of Tabriz and Rumi, and how their friendship developed and how do they actually, and there are about 40 rules that Shams of Tabriz has in his life, and he goes on to share those rules with all of us. I'm also substituting this book with The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. Frida McFadden as an author is, known only for thrillers mostly, and she has written multiple books. There are so many of them out there written by Frida McFadden. I think I needed to complement 40 Rules of Love, which is a little slow paced, with a fast paced book. So I picked up this book. Now let's talk about the books that I have got yesterday. Yeah, there are a couple of books here, but ये सिर्फ मैंने अपने लिए नहीं ली है. My husband also has a fair share in this, so which means कि there are a couple of books that I have bought for myself, and there are a few books that he has bought for himself, and I'm gonna give you a haul of both of them. So all the books that are there, I'm gonna take them out. Okay. Let's start with the stack my husband has bought for himself, and there are a few books that we both liked together and we wanted to get those. So let's start with One Piece. My husband is a very big anime fan, so he has been watching anime from his childhood, I believe, and he has literally grown up watching Naruto. He always wanted to collect manga for his personal library. So this is the book that he is gonna start with. The second book that he has got is this one. It's called The Notes on a Nervous Planet by Matt Haig. He has written some fiction books like The Midnight Library and The Life Impossible, and all of those books has a certain takeaway that we can implement in our life to make it a little better, and we can learn from it basically. So just like authors like Frederick Backman, and for me Marjan Kamali, and maybe Taylor Jenkins Reid, this particular author is also like an author by author for us. So I believe it's going to be one good read. Okay. Now coming to the stack that I have actually bought for myself to read in the next few months, because I already have a couple of books on my TBR, on my bookshelf, जो कि अभी unread पड़ी हैं, and I have to get to them also. So I have not bought like too many of them, but these are a couple of books. Let me start with this book. It's called Flowers of Algernon by Daniel Keyes. Basically, when I read the blurb, I was very, very intrigued. Charlie Gordon, a floor sweeper born with an unusually low IQ, has been chosen as a perfect subject for an experimental surgery that doctors hope will increase his intelligence. A produce that has been highly successful when tested on a lab mouse named Algernon. All Charlie wants to be is smart and have friends, but the treatment turns him into a genius. Then Algernon begins to fade. What will become of Charlie? I don't know if it will be on the lines of, Frankenstein, but I am very much interested in knowing what happens of Charlie. The second book that I have bought for myself is called Notes on Your Sudden Disappearance by Alison Aspach. Yeah, this is the same author who has written Wedding People. No, I have not read Wedding People as well, but the blurb was so interesting, which is about a woman called Sally Holt, who is always mystified by the things her older sister Kathy seems to have. I am expecting that this will be about this two sisters and how their lives actually changed and how their bond actually got better or worse. I don't know what is going to come out in this book, but I am very interested in knowing that and the story, of course. Let's see. Okay, the third book on the list is Some Bright Nowhere by Ann Packer. When I read the blurb, I think I knew that I'm going to be heartbroken somewhat, and then I went on Amazon and read the reviews, and I was right that people were heartbroken reading this book. I was actually skeptical whether I should pick it up because I was not in the state that I wanted to read a sad book right now, but still I did pick it up because this is a title that I have not seen so much on the internet and almost around anywhere. There's this woman called Claire and her husband called Elliot. They have been into this long marriage and they have raised two beautiful kids. Now 8 years into Claire's cancer diagnosis, it's time to prepare for what comes next. And while she is sick, Elliot, her husband, is actually caring for her. And how their relationship evolves and what actually Claire asks Elliot to do eventually. This is what is going to come out in this book. I have a high hope that I am going to like this book a lot. By the way, the foreword only says, readers, you will shed tears and talk long into the night about this book. Okay, the next two books on this stack are actually mythological fiction and epic books. One of them is called The Renunciation by Pragya Agarwal. I have been seeing this book a lot on the Bookstagram lately. Out of all the mythological fiction in that section in the bookstore, I wanted to pick this book. And the last book on my stack is The Asura. I think this book has been on the internet for a very, very long time. There was a time when I was into mythological fiction so much that I wanted to read this book immediately, but I did not get my hands on it. But I think yesterday I found this book again and I wanted to actually pick it up this time. I think we all know the becoming of the Ramayana, but very little we have been told what Ravan was and what his upbringing, how did he become the person that he was. So I think that's what this story is going to be about. And the blurb also says, Asura is an epic tale of vanquished Asura people, a story that has been cherished by the oppressed outcasts of India for 3000 years. Until now, no Asura has dared to tell the tale, but perhaps the time has come for the dead and the defeated to speak. Interesting, right? I think this one is going to take me a long time to finish, but I am so looking forward to this. And I also believe that this is not the story that I need to, inhale quickly, but it has to be savored and it has to be read a little slow, and I am all up for it. So basically these were all the books that me and my husband bought yesterday, and we are actually looking forward to read all of them. And you know what, जब हम बुक्स खरीदते हैं it gives us immense pleasure. बहुत अच्छा डोपामिन मिलता है मुझे किताबें खरीद के, and I think I'm gonna do this more often. Not very soon now, but yeah, after I finish this particular stack of books that I have in here, if there is anything that I need to pick up sooner, if there is any book that I need to pick up sooner, I will also be sharing my reviews, reading updates and much more about these books and so many other books on my Instagram. So please consider following me there. If you like this video and if you're looking for more such videos, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, subscribe on this channel and share this video with your loved ones. Thank you. Bye.